You sit down to do something important. Maybe study, maybe work, maybe finally improve your life. But somehow, you end up scrolling for the next 2 hours. And the scary part is, you knew you were wasting time while you were doing it. Your brain is no longer addicted to progress. It is addicted to easy dopamine. Most people today cannot focus for more than a few minutes, not because they are stupid, and not because they are incapable. Their brain has simply been trained to expect constant stimulation. Every free second gets filled with something. Short videos, notifications, music, scrolling, entertainment, noise. Your mind never experiences silence anymore, and slowly you lose the ability to do difficult things. The problem is not entertainment itself. The problem is that your brain slowly starts preferring instant rewards over meaningful effort. And once that happens, everything important starts feeling boring. Studying feels painful, working out feels exhausting, reading feels impossible. Even sitting alone with your own thoughts becomes uncomfortable because your brain has been conditioned to escape effort the moment discomfort appears. You are not just losing focus, you are losing your tolerance for boredom, and that changes your entire life. This is why discipline feels harder now than ever before. A workout cannot compete with endless entertainment. A book cannot compete with algorithms designed to keep you addicted. Real growth is slow, but your brain has become used to speed. Fast stimulation, fast pleasure, fast escape. So when life demands patience, your mind immediately looks for comfort. And over time, you start confusing comfort with happiness. But they are not the same thing. And this addiction has a price. You begin procrastinating the life you actually want. Days start disappearing. Goals remain unfinished. Your attention span becomes weaker. Your self-respect slowly drops. And the worst part is, you start believing this is just who you are. Lazy, undisciplined, unfocused. But that is not true. Your brain has simply adapted to the environment around you. Modern platforms are competing for your attention every second. Your focus has become a product. Your distraction has become profitable. And if you spend years constantly consuming without ever slowing down, your mind slowly loses its ability to create, to think deeply, to stay patient, to build something meaningful. That is why so many people feel mentally exhausted all the time. Not because they are doing too much, because their brain never truly rests. But your brain can recover. Attention is trainable. Focus is rebuildable. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you practice. Start small. Spend less time consuming and more time creating. Learn to sit in silence again. Stop escaping boredom immediately. Because boredom is not your enemy. It is where focus begins to return. Read even when it feels slow. Exercise even when motivation disappears. Do difficult things in small amounts, consistently. Not perfectly, consistently. Because every time you choose effort over comfort, your mind becomes a little stronger. Most people today are not destroyed by failure. They are destroyed by constant distraction, little by little, day by day. And eventually they wake up years later wondering where their potential went. The life you want will usually feel uncomfortable in the beginning. That is normal. Growth requires friction. But if you can learn to resist easy dopamine and train yourself to tolerate discomfort, you take back control of your mind. And once you control your attention, you start controlling your life. Not everyone is looking for entertainment anymore. Some people are quietly trying to rebuild their mind, their habits, their life. This channel is for those people, for the ones trying to become 1% better every day.